right, good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Gold, as you all know, and I welcome to Kope Radio and Television Station where they giving a back to back as they happen, as they suburb on top this our Budon Nigeria matter, most especially on the issue of Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration and what is happening presently, the protests going on, and the tension that the thing has caused, the pressure that it has released upon our governors, including the ministers, including the president himself. This morning, the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, just came to on TV channels this morning, on Channels TV this morning, and he said, economy is not built overnight. And what you see today is an accumulated mismanagement over the last 160 years ago. He said, I personally believe in Nigeria that, he said, personally believe that Nigeria is going through a surgical process. So thereby, it's appealing to all Nigerians. It's appealing to the obedient, is appealing to the youth. In fact, is appealing to the protesters that make we no vessel, make we please give them some more time, make the team arrange Nigeria. Now they are appealing that we should give them more time to fix the country. And the question is, what other time? What more time are we giving? That's the question mark in my mind right now. All right, he went further saying, he said, that to his best of knowledge, he said to his best of knowledge, Tinubu never campaigned to be a magician, but he campaigned as a statesman. This all was being said by the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, and we all know that this one is coming on the Channels TV to give us an administrative or will I say administrative language or a political language, so that to stop the protests, to stop the youth and the nation on the tag of the end of bad governance. Ends to bad governance. I think at this point we all understand that it's not today they have been asking for more time. Okay, he never campaigned to be a magician. Oh, good and fine. We understand the logic. But what happened? You know you're not a magician. Why all the promises? Why all the assurance given to all Nigerians to believe in your capacity? All right, on this point, make applause the video on how we take interview this my guy man, the Minister of Interior. Watch how may you see him.
An insight into the plans of government, realistic plan. And I tell you as a member of the cabinet, this particular president is working so hard.
So, Minister, let me jump in now. So, are you aware, Minister, that people are hungry in this country?
That people are hungry? Yes, of course.
And there is a mass poverty in this country.
Mass poverty?
Yes.
Well, poverty is a relative word.
Minister, let me give you the statistics. About 135 million Nigerians are multidimensionally poor. And poverty in several areas of their life.
What is the
just for a moment, Minister. And it's also a given statistics that over 70 million or about 80 million Nigerians cannot even afford to feed themselves with about $1 per day. And these are statistics staring us in the face. There are a lot of people who are unemployed. And the fact that what they end before President Bola Tinubu got into office, that has been messed up 1 year later. And the indices, if you want me to read it out, I'll read it out and we'll put it on the screen. That if you are saying that the president has capacity, how do you convince Nigerians that the president that they voted for, all the indices are in the negative, economically speaking? The price of commodities have gone south. Things have skyrocketed. Inflation rate has moved over 10 digits. Headline inflation moved over 10 digits. Unemployment rate, and you can go on and on. All of the indices are in the negative. How do you convince, sincerely, Honorable Minister, Nigerians who are watching tonight to tell them that this government really has the capacity to meet their demands and their yearnings?
Okay, let me tell you this. I'm happy you read your statistics, even though you didn't tell me the source of your statistics.
No, it's MBS.
No. Hold on, Shem. But I want to tell you this. Economy, it's not built overnight. It's easier for things to be destroyed than to be built. The fact remains, what you see today is an accumulated mismanagement over the last 100, 60, 40, 30, 20 years.
But the decline in the last 1 year is escalating badly.
Because there are key fundamental decisions that must be taken. Let me tell you, you can't go through surgery at that point and not expect a level of pain. But what happens after the operation? What happens after the surgery? I tell you this as an individual. I personally believe Nigeria is going through a surgical process. That is the truth. And for a government that is barely a year old, with a cabinet that is 11 months old, and all of a sudden, you're judging 11 months of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's cabinet, 12 months or 13 months of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's presidency over a scenario of 60-something years. Let me tell you, if refineries, had been fixed before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, will there have been subsidy? Question number one. Number two, if subsidy, when the utilization of PMS was not up to this level by virtue of our population, had been reduced and that removed, and that money rechanneled into capital projects, are we going to be talking about subsidy removal today? That is number one. Then number two, if we had unification of exchange rates before now, where Naira was artificially being priced, let's call it a spade, we're spending our foreign reserve to defend the Naira. We're just like living a fake life as a country. If these decisions had been taken, if he had been taken before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, are we going to be talking about this? The key issue, let me tell you the truth, is that this is a president that inherited so much to do in just a short while. That is the issue. I'm not the Minister of Information. I am the Minister of Interior. I feel the pain. Are Nigerians going through? Yes, of course. But do we have a president that I know? It's not just bold and audacious. It's not just about that. It's about somebody who has a master plan. And the issue is this. You cannot, I said this with all outer of sincerity, you cannot go through surgery. I always say it. What we had before is like somebody who had cancer or who had a problem, pain, and keeps taking Panadol, Panadol. You will be relieved over the short, at that moment. But the long term is death.
So you are telling Nigerians to be more patient.
We are pleading for time because let me tell you.
How much more time do we need to get things done?
Let me tell you.
Nigerians are hungry, Honorable Minister.
Listen,
those of you in the political elite do not understand the pain of the Nigerian people.
You do not say that. I understand the pain more than you do. I'm a politician. I tell you, I liaise with the people. And I'm telling you, tell me any tough decision, tough economic decision that Mr. President still needs to take. Mr. President, subsidy, he has removed it. There's a unification of the exchange rate. These are basic things holding the development of this country.
So you're saying we're on the right track?
We are on the right track.
And we need more time.
It's just a matter of time.
Can we?
Hold on. Sheil, let me put this to you. See, let me tell you. You bury seeds. But the beauty is that seeds germinate. But a seed must decay before it does what? Before it germinates. This is a moment of pain. We have planted the seed. An 11 months period. It's 1 year. It's not a time for, I'll give you another example. Refineries had not worked in this country for how many years? People did not say, let us go and do this. There was fake issue. There was a time in this country it was alleged that Naira was being printed because of the economy. Even waste and means by CBN, how much did we inherit in terms of waste and means? Liability as a government. Today, we've settled that. Even foreign direct investment. People could not come and invest in Nigeria. Emirates, all of them, stopped coming to Nigeria. Why? Because their money gets...
All right, welcome by my fellow people, my fellow Nigerians and the obedient in general, most especially my youth, where we get the mindset to organize the protest that we want to take our country back to its right state, which is our rightful responsibility as a citizen of Nigeria. Now, waiting if it do be this to take fix the country. Even not this men where they there, this governors where they there, this present administration, they are ready to devour, to consume. They are ready to finish the country in totality. If I'm saying the right thing, do you agree with me? Oh, you are not a magician. Just take a look at what he's saying. He is coming to defend his payer because it's under a command. It's under an administration whereby if it does, it's normal. It's normal. We all know this. That even why they are seeing the truth, they are running away from it because of their taxpayer. Because they know if he kicked against what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is saying or is doing, he might be suspended from his office. We know that. So why don't you just say the truth and let the whole thing light flat? And like I'm or not, the protest has come to stay. It has come to stay. Whatever is going to cost us to fix this country, to put this country in order, we are going to do it as youth of this country. And I urge everybody, stand on your ground. Stand on your ground. Just go for the best and say the truth. There is nothing bad in saying the truth. Make we take joint hand together. Make we fix this country the way it's supposed to be. Make it not be like, say, we will can't leave the country for this moment that they control to the extent we will call the guy issue. Now that we cannot feed. If you know how much is Gary, last time my price Gary was 1 mudu of Gary is now 1,300. A mudu of Gary in a country where we produce cassava, in a country where we say, now we they do the things by ourselves. 1 mudu of Gary. 1,300. 1 mudu of Gary, what they buy 150, what would they buy 200? How come now? How we take arrive at this point? Now we say Monoko no protest. We must do the right thing. And this is a warning to the military and to the security agency. Nobody should be brutalized. Nobody should be shot. If una want make this country dey peaceful, because it don't go be like say, I know this is nothing like answer. So this is beyond what people have said. We want the country back to its right status. Bring fuel to 100 naira per liter the way it was before. That is our agitation. When I like Cambo, when I don't like Cambo, that is what we want. So at this point, not to make I can't give this update. Say, so Tinubu don't bring in Minister of Interior. Make it come defend her for the live TV, live show for Channel TV this morning. Now, to make I can't give up. No go, don't touch the dial. If you have not subscribed, share. They will take the know what it happen. Say, we said, we no go agree. So, for this junction, therefore, I want to put you on my mouth. Make us stop for the junction. May not be like saying, I only be there for the country. Bye.
Oya sanwó mi, tó bá tètè sanwó mi, màá fi mọ́ ẹ̀fọn fèrè, tó bá tètè sanwó mi.